hello there. Today I would like to tell you about the history of Nokia, which each of us knows as a mobile phone developer. The first phone for millions of Russians was Nokia, heavy with a black and white screen and monophonic ringtones. That is why the Finnish company, despite the vicissitudes of recent years, evokes exceptionally warm memories for many. Indeed, today the mobile phone market is the main market for the company, but this was not always the case. I will try to tell you the full history of company below. Back in 1865, mining engineer Friedrich Idesdam opened a paper mill in the city of Tampere, which then, like the entire territory of Finland, was part of the Russian Empire. But later Idesdam retired and his reins of Nokia passed to his friend Michelin, and he, being a far-sighted man, was determined to explore new areas of business. In addition to paper productions, Nokia began to generate electricity. In 1922, Finnish rubber worker founder Edward Polon, a major manufacturer of rubber productions, bought out a controlling stake in Nokia, and at the same time took in the company Finnish Cable Works, which produced electrical cables. Later, in the 60s, Nokia began working with Salora on high-frequency radio broadcasting technology, and one of Nokia's first telecommunications products, the DX200 switch for automatic telephone exchange, was released. In 1978, the second major merger in Nokia's history took place. The company merged its telecommunications divisions with Salora. The joint venture was named Mobira. 5 years later, Nokia bought out the Salora part of the company and became the sole owner of the Mobira brand. In 1984, Nokia released one of the world's first portable phones, the Mobira Talkman. However, to call this device a mobile phone will only be a stretch. It weighed 4 kilograms. Mobile Talkman consists of two parts, a transceiver with a recapable antenna and a massive battery, as well as a talk tube with a keyboard. In 3 years, technological progress in the telecommunications industry has made a big step forward. The Nokia CityMan mobile phone lost weight to 700 grams and already fit on one hand. The model has become very popular as for its time. In the photo with mobile CityMan in one hand, even Mikhail Gorbachev, the head of the USSR. In 1992, the world saw the first G-SIM phone of a Finnish company, the Nokia 1011 model. The device received an upgraded design similar to modern models, but was still equipped with a retractable antenna. In the same year, the company's slogan became the famous phrase "connecting people", and 2 years later the Nokia 21 phone was released with the signature Nokia tune. Over 20 million copies of Nokia 21 have been sold worldwide. In the late 1990s, Nokia became the world's largest mobile phone manufacturer. In its best years, its market share was estimated at almost 30%. A number of revolutionary and simply successful phone models contributed to the company's success. So, in 1996, the Nokia 10,000 communicator was released with a monochrome screen, a QWERTY keyboard, and the GOES operating system. In 1999, the Nokia 7110 with web mobile internet support was introduced. Also, the first Nokia smartphone was released, the 7615 model, that running Symbian OC also became the company's first camera phone. Since that time, smartphones has become an important part of Nokia's telecommunications business. In 2003, the Nokia 66 was released, which was the first among Symbian devices to sell a million copies. In 2006, the popular Nokia N73 smartphone with 3G support and a front-facing camera was released, and a year later, the Nokia N95. In 2008, in response to the release of the Apple iPhone, Nokia introduced its first touchscreen smartphone, the 58 Express Music. This device turned out to be interesting from a technical point of view and sold well, but is considered to be begin of the end of the golden age of Nokia. In the fall of 2010, Stephen Elop, a native of Microsoft, was appointed to the position of executive director of the Finnish company. With the arrival of Elop, Nokia's development vector shifted toward the Windows Phone mobile platform, while work on the Symbian and MeeGo projects was suspended. Nokia's market share in the smartphone market declined from 28% to 3%. However, we should not blame Elop or Nokia engineers for this. Symbian has outlived its time, and the Finnish company in any case had to look for new mobile platforms. In the first days of September 2013, something that had been expected for a long time was officially announced. Microsoft buys out the Nokia division engaged in the productions of mobile phones. This means that Nokia's history as a consumer electronics manufacturer ends here. Although the company will continue to produce a variety of equipment for mobile operators and develop its service, it seems that the Nokia brand in the portable equipment market is waiting for a fate of the once quality popular Siemens and maybe Ericsson. And this my story came to an end. Thanks for listening.